Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be giving my personal Black Ops Zombies tier list rating thing. So I'm doing it based off starting room challenges. I did a video which will be up fairly soon of starting room challenges, and I went through all of them from World at War to Black Ops 3 because they're like my favourite. And we're going to go through the list of which ones I found the most hardest to the easiest, and a bit of personal preference in there as well. Starting off at 22 is Shangri-La. Now, I know I'm going to get a load of stick for this, but I don't like Shangri-La. It's just not a map for me. It's not very fun. It's complicated. It's difficult. You have to do the Easter egg with 4 people, and in this day and age, getting 4 people on. Well, I was trying to platinum Black Ops 3, and it took me an hour to find 4 people just to get this Easter egg done. Starting room, it's very compact. It's not very spacious. You get obviously a quick revive. You get the monkeys that will steal your drops if you're not fast enough. The napalms as well that spawn in on round 4 or 5. It's just, you've got no decent weapons, nothing to protect yourself from them. It's just too difficult of a map. I think I got to like round 7 or 8 or something like that, which is not very, it's very lackluster to say the least. Shangri-La comes in at 22. Coming at 21, Shadows of Evil. And I know what everyone's going to say, Shadows of Evil is harder than the Shangri-La, blah, 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 and all this. Yes, but you get so many, you get the Beast, for example, which is more, I mean, it gets you out of situations 9 times out of 10, you get 1 around. So that's automatically already better than Shang. That's very, I think I got to like round 9 on Shadows of Evil. It's very tight, very compacted. Definitely test your skills as a zombies player. That was, that just beat it for Shangri-La for me with Shadows of Evil. If you're a good player, there's nothing set up. I've seen people on like round 45, 47. I think the world record is like 48 or something like that. That comes in my 21. Coming in at number 20 spot is Verrucht. Verrucht was a good run for me because I spawned in the right side with quick revive and the door for the bar. So if you can get that open, you get enough points, and it's somewhat more survivable. Whereas if you're in the other side, Jug's there, but you get no power. It's very, very tough. I think I got to like round 12 or something, round about that. It was at least 10, but that's a very difficult map to get a high round on, especially starting room. Very eerie vibe as well. Obviously, we all know Verrucht is a very scary map. More fun than the other two. It wasn't as stressful because you know for a fact when you're playing Verrucht, you're not going to get a very high round, especially being in such a small room. But if you can get the bar as well, it's not the greatest gun, but it's better than a pistol or, you know, the Springfield, which we don't talk about. Coming into my 19 spot was Shino Numa. And I know a lot of people are going to say World at War is like at the top because it's a lot harder. It is. It's a very difficult map, but Shino Numa isn't very spacious either. You get 2 god-awful weapons. So the Arasaka, I think, is one of them. You get 2 god-awful weapons. You don't get a quick revive. There's not a lot of room at all. It's just not that fun of a starting map to play. You know, it's not like, as far as starting room challenges go, that's not enjoyable. You've got nowhere to move. You've got the one area just before the top of the stairs where it's all open, but then if you get trapped there, you've got nowhere else to go. It's just too small. It's too compact. There's not a lot of room to move about. Comes in at number 19. Coming in at 18, we have Transit. Now, the only reason I put this higher than the rest of them was because it's a lot more spacious than what the other ones are. Bear in mind, it's in the bus depot, and you get a buildable that doesn't even do anything. You know, but you get quick revives. You can get the ray gun through the perma perk from Olympia, which is very handy if you don't kill yourself. But if you do have it, it's obviously going to help you a lot, get you into the higher rounds. I think I got about 12, maybe 13 or something like that. I was aiming for 15 on every round. I think I got to about 12 or 13 or something. Nothing major, but it's a lot easier than the other maps. Very stale sort of map. We all agree Transit isn't the best map ever, and it's a very stale type of map. It's just is what it is. It's there. It's boring. You get lava in the bus depot as well, which just fucks you over anyway. Even if the zombies aren't hitting you, you're still taking damage. It's a somewhat easy map, but it's not an enjoyable map. We'll put it that way. Then coming in at 17, we have 5. Now, I know 5 is a lot more difficult than the other maps. Obviously you can't use the trap, but you can sort of utilise the way they're running if you do it properly. A lot of space. You've got the M14 as well, but it's as soon as you get back into that main room where all the desks are, that's when it starts getting difficult. If you have to then go back out there, it's a lot harder. Very difficult map, but it's enjoyable for me, especially finishing, because I played Black Ops 1 before I played World at War. So finishing the campaign and then playing 5, you're like, oh, okay, like this is sort of like a nostalgia-based thing. It's enjoyable. It's difficult, but it's enjoyable. That's why it's sort of mid to late tier is mainly the reason I put it here. And coming at number 16, we have Moon, and not the Area 51 Moon when you teleport up to space, that Moon base. Very enjoyable map. The only problem is the low gravity, which obviously you can't really complain about it because it's on the moon. Makes sense. Moon is a very open sort of starting area. You get 3 quick revives as well. The only issue is this guy. No matter if you're on round 4, 15, 38, 64, he's always here. And if you don't kill him on round 3, he'll always have round 3 health, which is really good. It's fun, but obviously you can't get any other weapons, you're stuck with the pistol, so it's very hard to kill up until about round 5. You're then going to start struggling with just your knife, grenades, and no perks, and quick revive, obviously. The Moon comes in at 16. Coming at number 15, we have Mob of the Dead. I might get a little bit of stick for this, putting it so high up, but it's one of my all-time favourite maps. It's like top 3 or top 5 for me, but it's so there's not a lot to it. The drop from the jail cell, if you open it, but that's only handy if it's something decent, if it's a double points, but you're doing a starting room challenge, it's redundant, it's pointless. There's no point having it because it doesn't do anything for you in the long run. The guest characters, you know, the voice actors were absolutely the right people to choose, in my opinion. It's a very tough map, obviously, especially with a 2-hit down system. It's enjoyable, it's very fun, and the map itself is it's nostalgic. It's a lovely looking map. It's horrifying, you know. You're stuck in a hell prison essentially. The Dead comes in 15. Up next we have Ascension. Now this is one of my least favourite maps in the whole Treyarch. I know what everyone's going to say. Ascension was a great map, it was good for the story. I didn't like it. It wasn't very fun for me. The black and white was just a bad idea, in my opinion. The, what's it called, the big spinning thing in the middle was very helpful, if you remember to duck. I've only played the map 30 times, 40 times since release, like Black Ops 1 release. And it's just not a fun map for me to play. It's not enjoyable at all for me. But it's a lot easier than the maps in the previous parts of the list, so that's why it comes in 14. 13 we have Die Rise. Now, Die Rise is probably a more enjoyable map for me than what Ascension is, but I hate Die Rise as well. It's not fun. Like, by the time you've set up, you're like, there's not much to do. You get the trample steam and the slick fire. And once you've done that, it's just like, there's nothing else to do. Easter egg's not that fun, really. But the starting room's just, there's not a lot in it. There's not a lot there. You know, can't get quick revive. I think you can get the perma perk. No, you can't even get the perma perk for the Olympia because Olympia's not even in the starting room. It's not that fun of a map. Die Rise, you have just that one tiny little room and you get the stairs and the desk in the middle, and that's literally it. And there's nothing else to it. Can't go down the elevator because that's not the starting room, and it's enclosed. It's somehow a small map with loads of space, but it's still enclosed. It's not very fun to play. Coming at number 12, we have Derice from World at War. Now, this is a very enjoyable map for me personally. The only thing that makes this challenge a lot more difficult is the weapons. Obviously, you've got no quick revive, you can't leave the area, and it's just your weapons drop off so quick, especially with World at War. And the fact you get like stuck with the zombies, it's so much more difficult. But it's just the weapons that bring it down. Derice comes at number 12, just for the simplicity of it and how spacious and how somewhat easy it is. Coming at number 11, we have the Giant. Now this argument is exactly the same as Derice number 12. Easy map, lots of space, but the only thing that makes this one easier than the Giant is the weapons. I'd happily take the RK5 over the 2 weapons in World at War and the Shiva. The RK5, light, nimble, it's somewhat got good ammo, and the penetration on it is quite good as well. But if you're trying to get out of a sticky situation, I'd choose the RK5 over the other three. And everything about the Reese and the Giant are the exact same. The points are the exact same. It's just the weapons. It's just the RK5 takes it, makes it a little bit easier for the Giant, for the Reese, which is why they're one after the other at number 11. Number 10 is the Eisendrache, for the simple fact of the tram fuses and the quick revive. Obviously you get 3 quick revives, but the tram fuses, if you can utilize the tram fuse and get something decent like monkeys or a ray gun or even an insta-kill on high rounds, can make it very easy. I'm not too sure how you get the ray gun from, I don't know if there's like a way to do it or it just spawns sometimes, but if you can get that before the Panzer spawns in, you're set for 10, 15, 20 rounds, you know, if you make some good space there. Especially with the quick revives as well. I wouldn't recommend sitting in the quick revive room, because if you've got to reload, you haven't got speed cola, you've not got double tap, there's no jug to cover yourself, and it's a quick way to finish your game. It's a very open, somewhat simple map, especially if you can get a decent tram. You know, monkeys as well. I've had monkeys from the tram before as well. And even if you're on like round 9 but you've got no ammo, they can be so simple, like so handy for you to use and utilize for the rest of the game. And coming at number 9, we have Knack from World at War. It's a very open sort, I know you've got the pillars, but it's very easy to make some space for yourself, especially when there's only 24 zombies per round, which I think is the reason it's so easy, because you haven't got to worry about a constant flow of zombies. You can just train them all up until they're all in the map and then just kill them all, and then next round. But for the starting room, if you can stay by the help door and just run them around circles there, it's so easy. As long as you don't backtrack on yourself or get caught somewhere, it's such an easy map to run around with and get a high round. I think I got 14, 15 or something, which for World at War and then weapons is not bad. It's a fun map. It's enjoyable. It gets a bit boring, but it's fun. And coming at number 8, we have, and it's Kino. And I like Kino as a map, I really do. But I think it's overlooked how good it is by how many people started playing when Black Ops sort of like blew up. So it's a very enjoyable map, it's a very good map, but I think it's not as good as what everyone says it is. Starting room, it's a very good map for the starting room because you've got loads of space. As long as you don't go under the stairs, it's very good for space. You've got all upstairs, you've got the stairs, you've got the teleporter pad, you can run all the way through that. 3 quick revives, the M14. It's still a fun map to do, even if you're doing a solo or with friends. It's still a fun map. Even though it's talked about a lot too much, I think too much than what it should be. It's a very enjoyable starting room challenge, and you can easily get 20s, 30s, 40s if you know what you're doing, if you know how to train and to actually utilize the space that you have. But I think that's what makes it more enjoyable, is it's not incredibly difficult. So that's why it comes so high up at number 8. And at number 7, we have Call of the Dead. And this map as well, I think it's not as good as what people say it is, but I still enjoy this map. Even with the celebrity voice actors as well, like before, it's just, you got so much room as well. Obviously, quick revive is the other side of the water, and if you take too long, you freeze, but you can use the water to your advantage with the zombies. Like that slows them down as well, it slows George down, and you can get, if you've done the Easter egg, you can get a wonder waff for killing George, or if you haven't, I think it's the death machine. But every time you kill him, you get a perk and death machine or a wonder waff. Even though the guns aren't that good, the guns that you have aren't that good, you can still get all the perks if you're careful enough, and you can easily get 30, 40, 50 if you've got all the perks. Even if you're very, very careful, it's a simple map and it's fun to play. You've got all the voice actors, you've got George, it's a fun map. Not for nostalgia purposes on this one, it's just a very enjoyable map. Around at number 6, we have probably my favourite map of all time, if not top 2 or 3, and it's Origins. And I know it's a very small start in the room and quite difficult, but you have the Ballista. The Ballista's good enough until 8, 9, 10, which is enough to get you higher than any other rounds on this list. You get 115 headshots, you get a pack-a-punch weapon. If you somehow manage to spend 30,000 points in the starting room, you then get double tap as well. So you've got double tap and quick revive, which are very handy. especially with the Pack-a-Punch weapon, you can get very high rounds. It's a very fun map as well. Like I say, if you can get perks and Pack-a-Punch weapon, it's quite simple. You don't get the Panzer because you don't open the mound. If you can get the right setup, it's a great map. It's a fun map, and it's quite easy to get higher rounds, 15, 20 maybe, just off before you even get the Pack-a-Punch weapons and the perks. You know, if you can at least get double tap and quick revive, you're set for a long time. That's why it comes in at number 6. Number 5 is another one of my favourites, and that's Gorod Krovi. It's a very tight map, but it's very open as well. I think the main reason that it's so high up is because you get the challenges on the tombstones. So if you get at least two manageable challenges that you can do, you can get the rewards from the gravestone. You can still get, I think it's like max ammo or a perk, but that perk could be jug, you know, it's going to help you glide through them rounds, even up to 10, 12, 13, as long as you're not making any mistakes. If you give yourself enough room and time for when you run, it's not that bad. It's a fun, enjoyable map as well, but the fact that it's enjoyable and quite easy is the reason that it goes number 5 on my list. Number 4, Zetsubo, and this for the sheer reason of, if you sit at the top of spawn where you've got the two barriers and the gobble gun machine, and you don't move from there, if you don't go back down towards the water, they will not spawn down the bottom 2 windows. So you've only got the window behind you and the window in front of you to take care of. And if you've got the Shiva and the low rounds, you can watch that other window and then just turn back around. You haven't even got to move. You can sit there till round 3 or 4. You know, it's a lot of space for a starting room, and you can easily get to 15, 20 on this map if you're careful. Then coming at number 3, we have Revelations. This is quite open, but this is an easy map for starting room, mainly because you get your quick revives, you get the turret as well, you get the corruption engine turret as well at the back of the map, which can always save you. Or if you've got a Magua or a Panzer, that'll take it out quite quick. You can easily make enough room in both areas. As long as you don't get caught by the truck, you're absolutely fine. You can get 15, 20s, 25s with this just by running up those 2 circles. And it's like such a simple, effective, easy way, and it's such an easy map as well. It's a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable than the other ones that are on the rest of the list, I feel, which is why it comes at number 3. Coming at number 2, we have original Black Ops 2 Nuketown Zombies. And I know what everyone's going to be saying, because it's difficult because you can't get perks or Pack-a-Punch until like round 20. If you can make it to round 20, you will get Jug. If you're extremely lucky and you're in spawn and you get a Pack-a-Punch dropped or a double tap, it's going to increase your chances of getting higher rounds easily. If you can make it to round 20 without Jug, without Pack-a-Punch or double tap, if you do then get them, you can make it even further. You can make it into the 30s on this map. There's not a lot of space, but it's a big map. Or even with Jug, I feel a lot more confident with Jug and no Pack-a-Punch weapons that I can make a decent rank, because you can still, if you feel like you're going to get trapped, you can still manage to get your way out. It's not 2 hit down anymore. And it's an enjoyable map as well, let's be honest. Like, the Nuketown's been done like 9 times now, but playing original Nuketown Zombies was so fun back in the day. It still is now. Even doing the starter room challenge, it still is now. Still great, still amazing. Which is why it comes in at number 2. But coming at number 1 is Buried. And I know Buried absolutely sucks as a starting room, because you get that 1 round platform around that room. You can get the ray gun from the Olympia with the perma perk. You can also, if you know how to do it, you can grab the LSAT and still jump back down onto that platform. So you could be running the LSAT in a starting room, and that's enough to get you to 15, 20 easily. The only thing that's going to catch you off is the LSAT reload. But if you don't have enough time to reload, get the ray gun out, give yourself that time, give yourself that space to then reload with the LSAT. And it's just constant back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Even if you sit in a corner and just wait, just find a corner where they're going to come to you. That's probably going to be a lot more beneficial than trying to run all the way around, back and around, back and around, because one of them is going to cut you off and you have no room to breathe. This room was probably the easiest for me, for the sheer fact of I managed to get the LSAT. I couldn't get the ray gun, but I managed to get the LSAT and drop back down. It took me a couple of tries, but you can do it. I was running the LSAT, the M14 in the starting room. It's probably the best I'd done, or I think it was the best that I'd done on all the maps. And it wasn't stressful, like you get no quick revive obviously, but with the LSAT and the M14, you give yourself enough time, enough room, and enough damage from the weapons to get those high rounds up. It's enjoyable, but if you have a perma perk, it does help. Perma perks obviously help with this, but I haven't taken that into consideration, obviously, because if not, Black Ops 2 maps would be all at the bottom. For number one, definitely sits Buried. It's the most enjoyable. It's probably most easiest if you can get the right weapon set up, and it's just a nice looking map. It's just, you know, was it 1200s or 1800s or something? I don't know. It's just a fun map to do.